What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to give my prediction on what the starting lineup for Arkansas will be this season. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Arkansas might have one of the best rosters for the 2025-2026 season. They have a great 2025 recruiting class coming in, players from the transfer portal, and when it comes to adding international players, Coach Cal surprised everyone with the moves he made. So I'm going to give my prediction on what I think the starting five will look like and who will be the sixth man. At point guard, I got 5-star Darius Acuff. He's ranked as the #1 point guard in the 2025 class, so I don't see Coach Cal having him come off the bench during his freshman season. Darius Acuff is a high-scoring floor general point guard. If you need him to focus on scoring, he can do that at a high level. He has a deep offensive bag, but if you want him to focus on being a floor general and run an offense and make the right passes and getting his teammates involved, he can do that also. He's good at controlling the pace of the game and doesn't get sped up, so in his freshman season, Coach Cal can trust him to run the offense and have the ball in his hands a lot. I believe he's going to put up some great stats and become a lottery pick in the 2026 NBA draft. My prediction is going to average around 15 points and 8 assists per game. At shooting guard, I'm going with DJ Wagner. There's no way I can have him coming off the bench. He decided to come back for his junior season. He was a starting point guard last season, and on paper, he's the best guard on the roster. Also, he's one of the leaders on the team. His teammates listen when he talks. Sliding DJ to the 2 is going to boost his offensive numbers. If you're an OG to the channel, y'all know I always say he's great at playing off the ball, and he's a better scorer. His freshman and sophomore year, he had to get comfortable being a primary ball handler and running the offense. He couldn't be an aggressive scorer like he was coming out of high school. Playing alongside Darius Acuff, we could see the best DJ Wagner when it comes to scoring. Last season, he averaged 11.2 points per game. We could see him take a big leap. My bold prediction is that he could be the team's leading scorer if he ends up being the starting shooting guard. Now, if this does happen and DJ's playing shooting guard, Coach Cal at times can still make him bring the ball up and run the offense like a point guard, especially in crunch time late in games. DJ is a veteran at this point. You can trust him with the ball late in games to make the right decision. I'm expecting him to have a great season, and hopefully he can be drafted in the first round of the 2026 NBA draft. If he keeps improving his three-point shooting like he did last year and shows he's an overall complete player, he could be back on draft boards, so I'm hoping everything goes well for him. At small forward, I'm going with Carter Knox. Most Arkansas fans thought he was leaving for the NBA, but he decided to come back for a sophomore season. During his freshman season, it took a while for him to get things going. He was averaging 8.3 points, 3.3 rebounds, but during the NCAA tournament, he was balling, averaging 13.7 points and 5 rebounds. And even though they lost in the Sweet 16, he had his best game of the season, scoring 20 points, going 4 for 4 from 3, and he had 6 rebounds. He finished the season hot, so Arkansas needs to hope he picks up where he left off. He has a chance to make a big impact and fill a role for this team, and that's being the best three-point shooter. He shot 35% during his freshman season, and right now on the roster, we don't really know who's going to end up being their best three-point shooter. He took an average of 2.8 threes per game, so hopefully during his sophomore season he attempts more threes. If he ends up shooting the ball well and plays good defense, that can really boost his draft stock. He can be a 3-and-D type of wing player. At power forward, I'm going with Trevor Brazile. Last season he averaged 6.8 points, 5.4 rebounds, 1.1 blocks, shooting 60% from the field. Just like Carter Knox, Trevor Brazile finished the season hot. Over the last 7 games, he averaged 12.6 points, 9.7 rebounds, 1 block, and 1 steal, and he had 4 double-doubles in those 7 games. Arkansas added some nice international bigs to the roster, and one of them could end up being the starting power forward, but as a day one starter, Trevor Brazile seems like the smart move. He's a veteran player who has been at Arkansas for a few years, and he's a 6'10 athletic big who's a solid two-way player. And at center, I'm going Malik. He's a transfer from Florida State. The 6'11 big put up some solid stats, averaging 14.2 points, 7.6 rebounds, and shooting 59.6% from the field. He had 9 double-doubles, and he had 4 games where he scored 20 or more points. He's a tall, mobile big with quick feet. He's great at getting to the rim, and he's good at face-up or back to the basket scorer. He's also a great pick-and-roll player, and he's going to be a good defender for Arkansas. One player I didn't mention in my starting lineup is Malik Thomas, who's a 5-star shooting guard, ranked 11 by ESPN and 13 by 24/7 Sports. Since I went with Darius Acuff and DJ Wagner as my backcourt, I had no room for him in my starting lineup. Malik being the 6th man for his Arkansas team might not be a bad idea. Coach Cal has had a lot of players with a 6th man on his teams, and they went on to be first-round picks and had great NBA careers. Malik is one of the best scorers in the 2025 recruiting class. Him coming off the bench, we have the ball in his hands more and more opportunities to score the ball. We could see him in a starting lineup that looks like this: Darius Acuff and DJ as the backcourt and Malik at small forward. A lineup like that could work, so let me know in the comments if you think Malik should be in the starting lineup day one, or you like the idea of him being the 6th man. Another player going to be a nice 6th man for this team is Billy Richmond. He had a solid freshman season, but he will take a big leap in year 2, being a better jump shooter and overall player. He's already an elite downhill explosive scorer. He plays hard and has a high motor. This is going to be a breakout season for him. Coach Cal added a few international players to the roster that could end up being in a starting lineup or become a player that makes the biggest impact on this team. I made videos on all these players, but just in case some Arkansas fans are new to the channel and missed out on those videos, I'll briefly talk about them again in this video. First, let's talk about Apollo, who's a 4-star 7'1" center with a 7'5" wingspan. He has a chance to develop into a legit lottery pick. He has a high ceiling, a really athletic player. He can put the ball on the floor and has a nice handle and create his own shot, and he's an elite shot blocker. Out of all the international players that Coach Cal added to the roster, he might end up being the best one and have the biggest impact this season. I can see Paulo sneaking to the starting lineup as a starting power forward or center. I'm excited to see him play this season. Now let's talk about Kareem, who's a 6'9" forward. He should be in a rotation. He played professional basketball in Lithuania. During the 2024-2025 season, he averaged 8.4 points, shooting 49.3% from the field and 32.5% from 3 and 4.6 rebounds per game. He scored in double figures in 12 games and had a season high 22 points. He's going to be a player that can do a little bit of everything for Arkansas, getting to the rim, 3-point shooting, rebounding, blocking shots, and he's going to be a great on-ball defender. And the last international player we're going to talk about is Elmer, who's a 7', 260-pound center. He played the last 2 seasons in the second division of the Adriatic League, averaging 2.4 points, 1.3 rebounds, and 5.5 minutes per game. He's a throwback type of big. He's used best as a back-to-the-basket player. He's strong, physical, with solid footwork that helps him get easy dunks at the rim. Also, he's an underrated passer. He has good court vision. He knows how to read the floor from the post to find players at the three-point line or cut into the basket. He has a limited offensive game. He'll be a project type of player, so I'm not sure how much he will play this season, but he is a 7-footer with an NBA-ready body. He could be a nice player to have if they're going against another physical big, so Coach Cal might need a player like him in certain matchups. So those 3 international players are going to be good. I think one of them will start and one will be in the rotation getting decent minutes. Arkansas's front court is going to be crazy. Most of their bigs are going to be 6'8" or taller. So Arkansas should not be giving up a lot of points in the paint, and he should have some solid rim protectors. So this is looking like a complete team. They got some solid scorers, and they got a nice rotation of bigs. Arkansas on paper looks like one of the top teams in college basketball. We just got to see how everything plays out when the season starts. I expect them to be a good team. That's my prediction on the starting 5 for Arkansas's 2025-2026 season. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Drop y'all starting 5 in the comments. Drop a like on the video and sub to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you know when I post. I got more videos on the way. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.